Hello, I'm Yes Us, JP Elliott, and I want to thank you um, for getting this tape in front of your consciousness because we're going to explain right now where we all came from, so you know. And it's in my book. Well, it's in both books. Actually, it's in this one. It's in the Bible. Yeah, and it's also in this one. And so we're going to be discussing where we all came from. And then after you hear this tape, then you'll kind of, it might intrigue you enough to go further in your journey here on this earth with God. Okay. All right. We're so ready to go. All right. I am a space guide for you, and my job is to enlighten you exactly who the heck we are and what we are. We are old souls, everyone. There's no brand new souls down here, believe me. This is where you go after you were in heaven, say for 1,000 years, maybe 10,000 years. You're in heaven. You're having a wonderful time. But after a while, in your planet that you're living on, you get kind of tired of using your thought energy to create whatever reality you want to create. You never lose. You always stay young. You always are strong. You're always sharp. And you always have some goals that you're working on. That's life. And you're in love. And you're in love with yourself. And knowing, since you're all from outer space, that these have to be used in equal moderating fashion, alternating fashion. It's like a car. You got to alternate the energy that flows through all these digits so that they stay lubed up. Because with gravity and the downward pull of the earth at 32 feet per second squared, and that's the energy field of God, and we can't escape this. They're trying to shoot rockets up, but it's a long way home. It's hard to get that. It's hard to get that Grubhub delivery up there, But these digits need to be exercised and loved. It's not just exercise. See, this is where I want to take you from that. And all those that are exercising and think that they do all these things, fantastic. Keep doing it. But let's take it to another level. Because what you're doing, whatever your exercise, you're a Peloton, or if you're jogging or, just walking or, whatever you're doing, you have to have your thought involved in what that doing is. Is this not so? Is that not so? So your thoughts are involved with everything you do. Your thought energy is life. It's the power of God, your thought. When it says God thought all of this into creation, that's pretty powerful stuff. And so we've got that kind of technology inside us, but we have been kept away from being whole and complete by, it's not anybody's fault, it's just part of the whole game plan, part of the staging of development. And so the white slave owners have been trying to keep, us, this, even though I'm preferred non-glare skin, to the white slave owners, to the 1%, we're all just, what are we, in real way? those people, and that's sad. That is really sad, because that attitude won't get you anywhere good. So, so there you are. You're sitting at your planet, trillions of light years away. Maybe planet Gemini. I'm a Gemini, so I'll tell you how it was for me, my first time. And maybe you can relate. I am a very old soul, but I was getting bored on my planet Gemini. It was a bunch of Geminis. We were having a ball. I mean, it was one party and the musical festival, and it was wonderful, and it is wonderful. It's still happening. But after 10,000 years, you get burned out. It's like smoking good herb or something. You may want to. Sometimes you want to change. Change, right? Don't we? Get bored. Italian food, Spanish. So I'm sitting there going, I wonder what. And I look here on my screen, and wow, what can I do? And I ask it, hey, what's happening on Earth now? Any good rides? And of course, I have to update my app, so that I'm riding the God rides and the God said rides. So I have to upload my app, and there it tells you all the rides. Every living form on the face of the earth, every living form, my friend, is here because of God. Whether it's an insect, a porpoise, a huge whale, a crocodile, a falcon, a lion, they're all here because of God. All God designed, just like you and me. So, which ride do you want? I've been coming here a long time, and I'm sure those listening to me right now have as well. What ride are you on? Are you enjoying it? Remember, we're just actors. What we're playing, what the whole world is playing, like the Donald Trump and the coronavirus, this is all just plots and on the staging of life here on Earth. That's all. Already predestined, pre-planned, and all figured out. There is a God, and God's got it all figured out. You just got to be the best player you can, use your brain, be whole, be happy, be smiling, and be centered. Feel love inside you, use your own thought energy to warm yourself up, and there are some tricks to that. But let me get to this. So then you those are kind of tricks of trade, which is what I, as a God suit guide, I'm gonna try and give you that understanding. Anyway, so you decide you want to be you right now. Okay, and what year? You pick out the year. Let's see. You pick out.
Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again.
Oh, I guess I've got the number. All right. Thank you so much.
Message to US01LV.
So anyway, you go online and you pick out the ride and the time, and then you see if you want to bring your friends along, or, your chosen companion for lunch, whatever. In other words, and then you look at the ride. You get to see the ride before you go. I mean, no one would come here, from outer space down here to get on some ride that would have a bad conclusion for them, or they might never come back. Heck no, man. That's not a ride. Who would try and harm the God suit that God gave us? You don't want to do that. So, It's all pre-planned. And I actually I've got photographs, and I've seen them pick souls up. And they pick all the souls up when the God suit is empty and the energy field is lifted out of the God suit. I've seen them come and pick that soul up. And where do they take it? They take it to the moon. The moon is actually our monitor for this whole planet Earth thing. It's a monitor. And that'll be discovered. Oh, yeah. UFO guys, this is where they come from. This is where you and I came from. Every soul, every living element on the earth went to the moon first, and then you got in their right time vibrational energy system, and boom, you got into the plan, got in the queue, and there you are. You got born with a clean slated mind. You don't know where you're at. It's all an adventure. See, so you're not pre. I mean, there are those things like deja vu. It's not a pre-deja vu kind of deal, but it's all brand new. It's wonderful. That's part of the ride. So you're just on a ride. So you're an actor or actress, and everybody's half male and half female. Don't forget that. We're split down the middle, but we're intertwined. So you got 50 trillion cells in your God suit, but 25 trillion are female and 25 million are your male, mom and dad. So that combination is what makes us who we are. Now, how do you get the combination centered is by you thinking that, telling yourself, I want to be centered, center me. Move your body around, but then push towards the center. Wonderful way to start with love in your consciousness. Now we'll get more into this, but there are, and I'm going to cut this off, there are 3 magic numbers for centering your God suit, and they are 3, 6, and 9. And that's actually how you use your body. 3, 6, and 9. That's how you think about it. Think about just one way of thinking, pushing your thought from ye to me together to be free. And that activates the pineal gland, it activates the entire center, because your thoughts activating the center. Then you can have a perfect actor's part and role down here with your life. And God's with you right now. God's listening to you right now. He's hearing what I'm saying. So, love yourself. This is ye, this is me, and together we can be us and we. Hey, I'm Us J.P. Elliott. I want to remind you, of course, to buy my book, All Love the Ye, for the Ye is Us, on Amazon right now, and it'll really take you as a spacesuit guide on your walk. Thanks for listening. God bless.